Hello and welcome to this pit stop for The Estates, designed by Klaus Zoch, published by Simply Complex and Capstone Games. The Estates is a bidding game in which players are attempting to build up skyscrapers in this vacant lot, attempting to score the most points or at least the fewest negative points. Players will start with $12 million, money will never leave the game system. On a player's turn, they choose a piece of wood. It could be one of these special pieces, it could be a building block, or it could be a roof, and they put it up for auction. Starting with the player on their left, each player gets a chance to bid once. When it gets back to the players whose turn it is, they either accept the highest bid from around the table, or they pay the same amount of money to the person who made the highest bid. Whoever wins gets to use the piece of wood. Now, starting with these building blocks. When you have a building block, you can put it into play anywhere behind this river in a vacant slot, or it can go on top of a block of any colour that is of a smaller number. So we could put this purple 2 on top of this 4. The first person who places a block of any of the 6 colours becomes the controller of that particular company and is going to score the points for that company, be they positive or negative, at the end of the game. And the way building's going to score is that when they are finished, and you finish them by drawing a rooftop out of this bag, and that gets up for a bid. And when it gets placed on top of a skyscraper, it adds its value to that skyscraper, and that is now completed, and purple is locked into scoring this particular one, be it good or bad for them. Now, the game is going to end in one of two ways, either when all the blocks have run out and we can't build anymore, or when 2 of the rows have been completed. Now, they all start with a default value of 4 buildings being built in them, but there are these building permits. They're worth 1, 2 or 3, and one's been placed already, and you can use them to either extend or reduce the size of a row, thereby messing with what the game end condition can be. There's also a cancel block that we put up, which can cancel one of these completely out of play. And there's a mayor block that can be put up, and that can be put in any of the 3 rows, and that is going to double the positive or negative scores, because if a row is not completed at the end of the game, all of these points here will be negative, and the points are the value of the blocks in the building, including its rooftop. There's only one other way to score points, and that is at the beginning of your turn. You can choose to take one of your $1 million checks, tuck it down and say, that is my illegal earnings, and that will score me 1 point at the end of the game, $1 million. Anyway, if it ends with no blocks, or if it ends with 2 of the rows being completed, we add up the points positive and negative, and whoever has scored the most or the least negative is going to be the winner of the estates. This has been a Game Pit Stop. For more videos like this, check out our YouTube channel. For more in-depth coverage of games, please check out the Game Pit podcast. Thanks.